Because I'm looking at ways I can make the... See, he's worried about me just going straight for the damage spells. I'm like, no, I'm looking at the buff shit.
Oh. Okay, so... And I know he has a lot more experience with this, but let's be real, Wizards of the Coast has spent like 5th edition, so I think the damage you deal at what levels you get it is fine if he makes good balance in his encounter.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I was like, he's been watching Dawnforge, and Dawnforge doesn't like Eldritch Blast. So that's where he got that from.
They also don't like True Strike.
No, they don't. Which I have fucking jail have. So
the only reason, like when I put it on the Bard, and you didn't hear me use it once because there really wasn't room to use it for me.
No.
It's like, since JL's support, that makes more sense.
Uh-huh.
And even though as a support Bard, I was like, wait, I'm putting the role of a damage dealer right now, and if I'm going damage dealer again, I really shouldn't have True Strike.
No.
Jamie, do you have it open?
I'm still trying to figure out how to extract it. The only thing it's letting me do is copy.
You have one, and right click. There should be an
in the name of the RAR file.
Windows 10 can't do RAR files though. Like, it doesn't know what to do when it's named RAR.
I know. To me, it's the same thing. Like when I think about it.
The encryption on it, because like there are like techniques to do to minimize it. That's what it's doing. RAR and zip use different ones.
Okay.
But yeah, if there is no extract all, then yeah, just use 7-zip or WinRAR. I recommend 7-zip because they won't pester you for money.
I don't even pay attention to it. I literally just click X and go and the other thing.
Yeah, like it's not giving me an option to do that.
Alright, Jamie. In a second, I'm gonna have you check your messages, because there is an even easier alternative.
Him just sending you the thingy.
Yeah. I think this is the right one.
I don't know if I'm just slow and I'm missing it, or if this is just...
Full speed ahead!
Okay, yeah, I sent you the right one. You know what's the hardest thing for me to adapt to right now? At work, I'm using a Mac, so when I use my mouse wheel, up is to go down and down is to go up. And I come home, and down is to go down, up is to go up. So, like, yeah, I keep scrolling the wrong way.
Someone was talking about a shit they did for the Warlock backstory, and they're like, "Who's your patron?" Cthulhu. And he's just like, "Oh, okay then." I'm looking through the backstory type stuff to see what pops up.
The moment when I don't get on my Facebook on my computer, so I have to make changes.
Wait, yeah,
I had other few, like, yeah, just for Messenger, like, and stuff like that, because I only go on my phone, so I never use my password, and I'm logged out of my computer. But I was like, oh, I have it right here, right? And it was like, nope, this is old, this is old.
Oh, I mean, if you don't want to go fishing for your password, why don't you just download 7-zip and then just extract that folder? So, if you're an IT major, you gotta really learn how to do zip folders, because that's how you're gonna churn in and receive half your projects.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They did that at my tech college.
And he said I have to download a 7-zip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that free?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not gonna tell you to go pay for a program.
No, I know, but
No.
I was just curious. So
Okay.
it's basically like the WinZip, but it's free.
Yes.
Yeah, it's basically like WinZip, but it just, in my opinion, it's a lot less cumbersome.
Gotcha.
And it does everything WinZip can do, plus there's also a 7Z file type, that's basically the same as a RAR and a zip, and it can do that too. So it's just like, oh, it can do everything plus one.
Yeah. Looking at the Sage bonus on my thing.
You want to run Sage background?
I'm thinking.
Warlocks do charisma too, though, don't they?
Yes.
25.
I only chose Sage because it's intelligence checks, and I have a 19 intelligence.
See that new line? It's Shan Yu, leader of the Hun army. Come on, girl.
Wait, it doesn't give. It doesn't give point bonuses.
No. No. The things that you mark
I
down.
haven't even joined the army.
Skills.
My father's place
Yeah.
to preserve the Fall
It's
family honor.
Arcana
I
intelligence,
just
history
hope I don't
intelligence.
get discovered.
Whatever, you're just scared, admit it.
Aren't you?
I'm just gonna. See, I'm so fucking. You can. I
Here we
can't.
go. Oh, you get to learn 2 languages. A letter from a dead colleague posting a question you have not yet been able to answer. That's in your inventory now.
Ah, there it goes. Now we're good. Jesus Christ.
You got a set of clothes, so that kind of satisfies your patron.
Wait. What was it again? Sorry.
I know you heard of me.
I get what?
Lethal and legendary.
You get a bottle of black ink, a quill, a small knife, a letter from a dead colleague posting a question you have not been able to answer, a set of common clothes, and a pouch of 10 gold.
Okay.
And
I'm not
then
gonna
there's
lie.
also,
Yeah, you know I help these guys out.
Sorry, continue.
there's also specialties, and there's also the researcher feat.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm taking you back upstairs because the printer is not running. I chose to just download this damn thing because I'm tired of trying to fill it in myself.
Ping.
I'm willing to
Jamie.
waste paper.
Just ping.
Okay, Jamie, what were you saying?
Son of Fazu.
Ah, yeah, I was just saying, sorry,
You know
it took me so
Mushu?
long to get all that done.
Mushu's one of
You
my
good?
family's
I pardon.
guardians.
So yeah, just write Rogue One and whatever race you want to
Ooh,
be.
that's a good movie.
Yeah, that's right. And that puts you 3 up to your eyeballs in debt to Ping here. Well, guess what, kiddies? It's payback time.
Mushu.
Nah, they don't mind.
Sounds fair.
See, Ping here was just on his
Now I
way to
gotta go on
join the
paper.
Imperial Army.
So,
We gotta go find the other recruits over at the training camp.
Would you join us? It'll be easier to fit in if I'm with guys like you.
Fuck off, Elmo.
Fit in.
Well, don't worry about that.
You're pretending to be a boy, aren't you?
I need 3 pages. I don't think we have pages. That's upsetting. Oh, wait, yes, we do.
Alright, my
fucking stack.
controller just died.
You're good.
good.
Well,
think
did you
it's
say something, Jamie?
Oh no.
Oh, no, I was just saying, so I wrote
anything.
Rogue, /1, and
right
then
here.
Human.
Alright, so
Lay down.
I'm not gonna tell you about the bonuses until after we have your ability scores.
Yeah.
So, you don't have your 6 numbers rolled out yet, though, right?
No. I don't even have dice or anything.
Okay, I can roll those for you, but there's a couple different ways we can do this. There's the point buy system, there's the standard array system, and there's the dice roll, which I have been doing. And we talked about point buy, and you just heard us say that does do weak characters.
Yeah, I'd rather do kind of like the roll, because it seems like you have a better chance of getting a more powerful character with roll.
Yep.
Well, you have a chance.
That's
Well,
true,
there's also
but
the thing. Nick said that if you have more than -5, just total, you re-roll all your stats.
Let's see here.
Remember, girl. And
There is a specific rule about re-rolling, but whatever. So there was also if you don't want to deal with it at all, you can just assign the following numbers: 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 8. But you know that won't get you up to like 20 on anything.
no. Yeah.
So if you got a pen and paper, you can, or just a blank spot somewhere in there that you won't be using for a bit. It might be easier to get like
Here I can use.
what?
I got a notebook here I can use. Actually, let me
Okay.
grab a good pen. I just had a pencil.
Please.
That's not very easy to see that writing. I'll be right back.
I'll just keep rolling until you tell me to stop.
Knock it off.
Knock what off?
Oh gosh, good thing she's not telling me to stop.
a shrimp! Who you calling a shrimp, Panda Lips? I'm a bona fide guardian dragon.
Let's just get back in line, okay?
Whose side do you want? I just got slugged.
Oh my god, Lee.
Soldiers, get back in line.
Lee.
So if you're talking to me at this,
Okay, never mind, I can't hear you.
What are they?
Heartless. Oh, yeah? Ding, I hope you're ready.
Alright, you got your pen, paper and pencil?
Oh, bye, Lee.
Yeah, it was was just connecting earlier. So what have you been up to, Steven?
Alright.
Watching Thor Ragnarok.
Ow, fuck.
Doing what?
Watching Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, okay.
It sounded like when you started to say it.
I only heard like Thorak, and I was like, is that like a medicine?
All I heard was eerie.
Alright, so Jamie, how this works is I'm gonna roll 4 dice, and then I add the highest 3. And I'm gonna do this 6 times, and you stick with those 6. Okay, 3 of them flew off the bed. I'm gonna re-roll that one. After I collect them. Alright, I'm in a very inconvenient spot. Alright, so 5, 4, 4, that is 13. So right, that's 1. Let's see here. Wow,
that's not
6, 5, 5. That's 16.
Nice.
17.
Escalator!
Is that 3?
That's my third one, yeah.
15. Oh my god. 15.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Escalator!
I wish I could take a video of this because your stats are turning out better than mine.
Escalator!
Oh my god.
Escalator!
16.
Yes, escalator!
Oh my god. Can you read the 6 scores? I mean,
So I have 13, 16, 17, 15, 15, 16.
that's not even fair.
I got escalators!
Oh
No
my
wheels in here.
Okay, if Booze has a problem with my stats, I'm gonna say refer to Jamie.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Because I at least have 2 11s, and those don't get any modifiers.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So,
But assign which one you want to each.
oh, and I need dexterity, don't I?
Yes. Let me read Rogue though, see what they depend on.
So 17 is going for the one I need.
I thought, oh yeah, you only got this. Okay, so. It's like, wait, didn't I roll it? No, wait. I rolled the 17.
I think I'm good.
94. Page 94. Okay, so. Okay, for your secondary skill, you said you wanted a thief, right?
Yes.
Let's see here, the archetype thief. You honor skill. Familiar bonus. Okay, so yeah. Intelligence would have been important for a couple of these, but since you're going thief, I think that does go off your dex too.
Okay. So it might be better to have like the 17 as that one, and then use
Oh yeah,
the 16s.
most definitely make your 17 your dexterity.
Okay.
And what's your second highest one?
My second highest one is 16, and I have 2 of those.
Okay, definitely put the one of those 16s in Constitution.
Okay.
Now, the rest you kind of have to think about, you know, what you want to do as a character.
Okay.
So strength, that would affect how well you do in... So, if you're using a type of weapon called a finesse weapon, which most likely you are, like, rapiers and crossbows and daggers, they're finesse weapons. They scale off your dexterity, but if you use like a normal weapon, they scale off your strength. And for intelligence, that's basically like, you know, reciting information you've learned. Wisdom is your common sense, and charisma is how charming you want to be.
Well, I feel like I'd probably make the strength a 13 then, because I feel like the other ones are a little bit more important. Like if I'm gonna do, like stick to like the character role of like a rogue thief, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say strength is the 13. And then, what would you say would be a little bit more important? The intelligence or wisdom, or the charisma?
I would say, so intelligence I would not give the higher one to, because you know how often we were rolling for perception when we did the one shot?
Yeah.
Perception is wisdom.
Okay, so I might want to do the highest one is the wisdom then, right?
And then charisma is like if you want to persuade or intimidate, so how much like of the talking are you gonna do?
That might be good if I'm like a
talk
thief,
your way out
like,
of a situation.
later on. Yeah, because I'm supposed to be a rogue. I'm supposed to be kind of like a bit of a trickster, aren't I?
I mean, yeah. So,
I mean, I don't know. Like when I think of like rogues and thieves and stuff, I always typically like go charismatic and more jokester and talkative with those characters, and even like in the RPGs, you know?
yeah.
I might. Oh, because I have like two 15s and a 16, so. I feel like I might want to go the charisma of the 16. Yay or nay?
I mean, go for it. Like, you have good stats all around, so like.
Yeah. Two are exactly the same. So that's...
While you decide, I'm gonna take the dogs out real quick.
Oh, I got it. You're good.
Alright.
Lee, are you still here? Or Steven?
I'm here. Lee's not.
Oh, okay. Damn, Gina, that's awesome. It was because I was using all those escalators. I was just joking around for like the first couple, and he kept going, "Oh my god!" Every time I said it, so I was like, "I'm just gonna continue this and hope it just keeps rolling." No pun intended.
Jesus.
Now I'm like getting really into it, like doing like the rolling your stats with the dice. Now I want to like go out and buy a thing of dice and be like, I'm gonna do it too. Are you gonna play too, Steven?
No.
Aww. But you could be a gnome and hide up someone's asshole.
I mean, not wrong, but yeah.
I could, but would I want to? That is the question.
With my mom and stuff, I don't think it's good for me to do anything like that.
Oh, D&D.
Yeah.
I mean, you play video games all day, so I feel like at that point it's, you know, that'd be something else that's more board gamey type. And
Well, I would play, but I don't want to have my mom call me every 5 minutes and having to pause it. I just...
Oh, that's right.
I don't want to ruin the game, because it's better if it flows smoothly than for every 5 minutes you stop.
Yeah. And I just had a thought. I was like, I mean, well, he could tell his mom, like, hey, I'm playing D&D. Like, could you, you know?
She doesn't give a shit
trying to call
ever.
me.
She
yeah, and then
just
then I thought about it more, and I was like, and she doesn't give a shit. Like,
Yep.
because I said things like that to you before, like, oh, I should just tell her that you're doing something and you can't do it right now. She doesn't care. So I was like, I remember these conversations.
I need to train. Any heartless fun here, please? 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 No? Oh! There's one.
I want to see Gears for a second. Wonderful, let me open up two.
Can I please take Mulan out of my party? I don't want her in my party. Yes, level 13.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I got surprised because my stepmom was home. I didn't know this.
No.
Okay, now then. Before we do anything, let's add your racial bonuses to all of that.
Okay, let's see if I don't die here.
You're a human.
Dolman.
Page 29.
Oh, I'm stupid. So the big number, like, so the points I had, and that's gonna go in the big boxes or tiny boxes?
It actually works either way. I prefer to put the bigger numbers in the big box.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, this makes more sense.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But like if Booze makes us fill out the Roll20 character sheet, it does the other way because it does a lot of automatic calculations. But the way the way I saw on several YouTube videos was big number, big box.
Oh shit.
Okay, so go ahead and increase everything by 1.
Oh, increase everything going?
Yeah. The big numbers.
Okay, so put like +1 in all the boxes.
So like, you know, you have 17 dexterity, now it's 18. So just add everything by 1. Because you're human.
Oh, so just change the, okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay, so while I'm on this page, where it says speed, write 30. And then right under those scores, there's a box called Other Proficiencies and Languages.
There it is.
Okay. I'm gonna show you how I format mine, just so you understand it and don't like overflow the box with all the stuff you're gonna write.
Okay.
Holy shit! I can't believe I did that.
And I'm gonna send it to you on your phone. But this isn't the stuff you're writing down, by the way.
No, I know. Just you're trying to show me how you format it. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was close.
It's kind of funny that humans, they have like a small little subsection for all the stuff they get, but every other race gets like a full page of stuff they get.
Okay, so I see how it is.
Okay.
So you just want me to... Okay.
Yeah, so the category, they break it down to the categories for you, so it's not like you're gonna have to think of how they
Don't
connect.
overdo it, Captain.
It's just a scratch.
So languages, you can
Where did they
speak,
go?
read, and write Common,
They went toward the summit.
and
We'll stop them.
one language at their choice.
Kinda is our fault.
Last time I
Right.
chose Draconic for Shiggles. I think.
You mean my fault?
Since I don't know what the campaign's gonna focus around, you know, I would just say, you know, do whatever you want. I have Common, Elvish, Abyssal, and Primordial.
Yeah. And I'm only allowed to choose one more, right?
Yeah, you can only choose one more.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
since you got all those three down, I think I'm gonna just go ahead with the one I did last time, Draconic.
Draconic.
Just that way we have different, ones.
Okay. Now, we're going to do the little numbers under the big numbers.
Gotcha.
So, plus or minus, don't subtract anything, literally write the plus or minus.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so for strength, you have... How much?
I have 14.
Okay, so right under that, write +2. So you know what these little numbers are for, right?
No, actually I don't.
Alright, I'll explain it after we finish it then. For dexterity, you have
18.
18, so that's +4.
Oh, Jesus.
For constitution, you have...
17.
That is +3.
Attack!
Right?
For intelligence,
16.
intelligence 16?
Yeah.
I thought you were giving intelligence the lower one.
Well, I gave strength the lowest one, and then
Oh,
I
I
had
meant the
two...